All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's weekly cryptic crossword set this week by Chandler. First, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. Last week, wildcat returned as part of Bristol ecology. The definition wildcat, the answer ocelot. It was a hidden clue as part of, but with reversal, returned, and there in Bristol ecology, I've hidden ocelot. Well done to Mike and everyone else who got that one. This week, never overcoming sordid beginnings, artist turns to crime. 5 letters. Never overcoming sordid beginnings, artist turns to crime. 5 letters, and it begins with A. All right, let's see what Chandler has. Confusion with power in aid for late night reading. Question mark. Seems like a charade, a word for confusion. Power can be P. Oh, inside maybe a short word for aid. I think it will be some form of late night reading, but with that question mark, I don't know what late night reading is. Late night reading? Now let's try the downs. Show indignation, getting cross, amid Alice warring with Mike. I've no idea how to read that. Cross can be rude, R-O-O-D, but I think it might be an X. Amid. Oh, of course, yeah, Alice warring could be an anagram of Alice, and Mike is the NATO phonetic alphabet word for M. So I think the definition must be show indignation. If there is an X, I'm thinking inside of Alice, I was thinking it would come after the E. Yes, and then exclaim. I think you can exclaim for a lot of reasons, not necessarily showing indignation, but what are you going to do? All right, restrict a lot of fruit with a peel. Yeah, could it be a triple definition? A lot of fruit could be bunch, but no, I don't see that. Mother hiding a blemish has form of makeup. All right, mother definitely seems like a charade word. Ma, probably most likely, could be mom. Hiding a, perhaps you put an A inside it. Then maybe a word for blemish, like a mark. I think it is going to be a form of makeup, not lipstick, eye, shadow. No, I can't think of what that is. Ooh, mascara. Oh, yes. Yeah, because a blemish might be a scar. Ah, yeah, so ma is the first M and the last A, and it hides a scar, all right. Pilot has a struggle to keep a time. I mean, struggle could be an anagram indicator of what pilot, and it keeps an A again, might be putting an A inside it. For time. Now, Soul Cabin, after renovation, has projecting platforms. Oh, well, Soul Cabin is 9 letters. I think we're going to renovate or anagram that. But what are projecting platforms? I think the S is going to go at the end. Not barnacles. Is it an architectural thing? Projecting platforms. I am thinking it might end in A-B, L-E-S. What's left over? O and C-I-N. Coinables, inchoables. Yeah, just not seeing that one yet. Leave society, facing cut, and become very angry. Society, I do remember, can be abbreviated to S. Yes, I think become very angry will be the definition. Not getting it. Let's go back to the across. That was our confusion. Late night reading. No. Sac put in French station for rubbish. Ooh, well, sac can be a bag, and I thought of garbage. Yes, the French word for station, gare de Lyon, or something like that. A dishonest scheme among shameless campers. All right, a hidden clue inside shameless campers. We have a scam. I tip scales wrongly for expert. All right, has to be an anagram of I tip scales. Some kind of ist. This anagram, I think I can see a specialist. Ooh, so yeah, that's not going to be my balls. Projecting platforms, not ballrooms, balconies, of course. Oh my goodness. Such an obvious thing for a projecting platform. Oh, so become very angry, like go ape, go. I think leave might just be go. I think that S is our society. So now we need a 4-letter cut. Tear, rip. Become very angry, go. Yeah, I don't get that. Oh, there's my pilot. Has a. Oh, I think maybe it is a word for a pilot. I think it's pilot as a verb. I think A is a. Struggle could be vie, which keeps a and time. Yeah, I think we all know aviator, but aviate as a verb would not come to my mind. Fellow with skill, recalled slogan. Oh, fellow, I was just thinking might be a man. And then if you have a skill, you might have an art. And if that is recalled or reversed, you get mantra. Reasonable allowance to introduce a learner. A learner could be AL. Or maybe just L. I think we're going to have to think of a word for allowance. Put in L or AL, and we're going to get reasonable. Ooh, rational? We don't put it inside. So allowance is a ration, and to introduce is actually pretty meaningless here because this would go first anyway by default. But there we have our AL. All right, Name a club that's arranged transport for patients. Name a club is 9 letters. I think it has to be arranged. And of course, the obvious transport for patients would be an ambulance. Let me see if I can get, that's my angry engineer. Ooh, that could be a royal engineer, RE. Searched outer residence in a row or in a row. Oh, engineer, can also be a clever anagram indicator. So I think we're going to, anagram searched outer, and a residence in a row could be a terraced house. Yeah, we have all the letters for that, I think. Large chap in autumn shortly prepared final demand. Oh, a final demand could be an ultimatum. So large, I think might be that L. Chap, I think might be a Tim. And autumn shortly, I think it's autumn minus the N at the end, and it is prepared or anagrammed. That's a tricky little one, a lot of wordplay there. Celebrity chef, I nearly said chief, celebrity chef. Oh, do I have to know a celebrity chef? With no love for some awful. Oh, I think maybe I do need a celebrity chef. I don't think it'll be Fanny Craddock. With no love makes me think there's an O in their name. Love O in tennis 0. So we remove the O, and I think it's going to be awful. I was just thinking of one of the organs of the body, liver, and of course it's Jamie Oliver. I have heard of him. Okay, leave society facing cut. To cut something, I think it could be to pair it. And I do vaguely remember the slang going spare, or someone was completely spare. He was mental when they throw a wobbler. So I think that's right. We will find out. Idiots beginning to taunt comics. Ooh, beginning to taunt, I thought would be a T. Oh, so maybe, maybe it is T at the beginning, and then we have a word for comics ending in S, and it's going to mean, wits. If you're a comic, you might be a wit, and twits are idiots. A daughter calling to get entry. Well, I think a daughter will be AD. D is a valid abbreviation for daughter, like S for son. And then a word for calling, which could be literally calling out, but it could also be your vocation. And, maybe you're on a mission, could be your calling, I think. And admission is entry. Our lot, initially late to arrive, admitted willingly. Oh, maybe admitted willingly is the definition. Yeah, I was just thinking of the word welcome and trying to make it work. So our lot is simply we. Initially late is the L, and to arrive is to come, of course, so welcome. This person's urge to dazzle. I think this person is simply I. But if it's this person is, it might be I am or I'm. And then an urge. Oh, I think if you urge somebody, you press them to a jelly, as my mother used to say. And I think to impress is to dazzle. Former individual given money in game. Former is very often X, but not here, I think. Former. Oh, former could be one time. Yeah, I think an individual could be one. And yes, a game can be a tie, like a cup tie. I think that confused me when I was very young because a tie was also when the score was equal. But anyway, and money can be abbreviated to M one time. Fine language to describe a male wading bird. All right, luckily I have that O at the end, and I think a wading bird must be a flamingo. Fine can be F. Language is lingo, and that goes around or describes. A is A, and male is M. All right, steps to circle lake in locations. Yeah, so steps could be paces. That goes around L for lake, and that gives us places. Cleaner of some ivories. Ooh. I think it might be just a cryptic definition, and I think it's toothpaste. I think that's all there is to that one. Second little tyke, quietly leaving, is one with a deadly aim. Oh, well, I have the N and the P, so one with a deadly aim could be a sniper. Second is S. A little tyke is a nipper. Quietly in music is P, so one of the P's leaves to leave us the sniper. Stop in a university to make farewell. Well, I was thinking university is often U, and so a word for farewell would be adieu. To stop, I suppose, like if your car stopped, maybe it died. Inside A and U. Flower put in hair, I suppose. Another hidden clue. Within hair, I suppose, is iris. Study symbol in European country. Well, surely the country is Denmark. Study is a den, perhaps. We get that synonym a lot. Don't really agree with it, but again, what are you going to do? And a symbol could be a mark. Yeah, like a trademark. All right, confident American for all to see in fancy dress. Oh, I'm thinking confident might be assured. I think fancy dress is an anagram of dress. Oh, yeah, so American is A. American can represent A, AM, or US, but here's just that A. And then for all to see is the film ranking certificate in Britain, U, when it's for a general audience for all to see. All right, just the funny, the top two here. my confusion with power. Maybe I should think of an aid for late night reading. Would be a light or a candle. Um, oh, a lamp. Bedside lamp? No, now I have it. Confusion is bedlam after the old mental institution, right? And then with the P for power, then gives an aid for late night reading, a bed lamp. All right, restrict. This must be a limit. A lot of fruit. Yeah, so lime minus its E. And appeal. I should have thought of sex appeal. If you have sex appeal, you have it. All right, let's go ahead and check all. Looks like everything else is there. Yeah, I think that was a very enjoyable and cryptic that met the description of something that's a little easier to do than the daily. Let's see what they're saying over at 15 squared. All right, the blog is by Shan, who says Chandler is on double duty this weekend. Oh, I think she may mean a quick cryptic. Good at pitching accessible clues for beginners. Yeah, I don't think there was a single one that I didn't understand once I had solved it. Ooh, teeth can be called ivories, new to me. Oh, yeah, if you don't know that UK film classification, makes it a little harder. Smooth puzzle, short and sweet. I like to do the cryptic. Enjoyable crossword. Yeah, so I think most people enjoyed it. Anyway, not much more to add to that. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and have a great week ahead.